Alright, hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy V. Well, it won't seem like much to anybody watching these videos as I upload them, but for me personally, since the last video I recorded, I had my computer I've been using for the last, 2 years, almost 3 years now, essentially die on me. Plug it in, the light shows that it's getting power, but you hit the power button and nothing happens, so yeah. I'm sure to someone who knows a thing or two about computers, it's probably an easy fix, but that leaves me out. I can run a computer, but fixing one? No. So, anyways, I even mentioned that in the description to the last video I uploaded that it might be a while before I can make new videos. But apparently that description notice might have been premature, as I have remembered the settings for my old computer that I used to use when I started this channel in the first place a few years ago, before I even got that new computer that is. Anyways, enough about my computer issues that really are self-inflicted. Hope everyone watching had a Merry Christmas and all that kind of friendly stuff like that there. And now with enough introductory stuff, let's do this. Let's make some more videos while I still can, before anything else goes wrong. Last time, we got the next mission objective, so to speak. We head back to the desert. Hey, wait a minute, this forest wasn't here before. What? Where'd this come from? How long have we been gone? We had a forest grow here and... Wait a minute. Isn't this the forest from Bart's? Well, actually, that ain't much of a spoiler anymore now. We already heard about that in the last video, how Bart's world and Gallif's world kind of merged into one. Back to the way it apparently once was thousands of years ago. But so yeah. Okay. No. He dead. And unlike certain other games I won't mention by name for spoilers for people who haven't played those games yet, but unlike some previous RPGs I've played, party members die, they really do die. They don't just come back, oh, I didn't die, I just got injured. I'm fine now. Yeah. Like a certain other game that was notorious for that not too long ago before this one came out. And every time somebody in your party seemed like they died, be assured you would see them again later, alive and well, every damn time. Here, nope, Gallif really is gone. Well, we're not doing anything by standing here. Come on. Of course, hopefully, if there is any battles, hopefully they're not too hard, since we're one party member shy of a full group, so to speak. Oh, the sand tides, or whatever you call them. Yeah, last time we went through here quite a while ago now, but yeah, we had to follow certain paths and whatnot. It was like a puzzle trying to get through here. Now we can just... yeah. Anyway. by the way, in the long extended introduction explaining things, I mentioned how I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, which is probably going to sound a little weird as by the time I actually upload this video, it'll probably be well into January of next year, or maybe even into February, who knows. But as of recording this video, it's December 30th, so not even up to New Year's yet. Keyword there, yet. So that explains that. I always say things like that on these videos, realizing that by the time I get around to uploading these videos, statements like that are going to seem kind of dated. Like, what? What is he talking about? That was how long ago now? Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I mentioned this place back when we were in this desert for the first time, on our way to that ruined city, chasing after Lena's father. And I mentioned even if you did manage to make your way through the sand puzzles to get here at that point in the game, there wouldn't be anything you could do here. You wouldn't have the sealed book yet. This door would be locked. And without the book, you wouldn't be able to open it, so you would have just walked into a dead end. I mean, I didn't mention that part because that would have been spoilers at that point in the game talking about the sealed book and that door, but I just said how it would be a dead end. There wouldn't be anything you could do here yet at that point. Not to mention, look at this. These enemies here. How many hit points they have? Holy crap. At that point in the game, yeah. Unless you were as leveled as I was by that point. Oh great, they can revive. Okay, fine. I see. I see what's going on here. It's another one of those. Where you gotta deal damage equally. Okay, I need to heal. Yeah, okay. Tearing pages from the book, huh? Actually, hold on. Pause video for a sec. Okay. In we go. Oh, this place? Okay. See if I can remember the puzzle here. Think I wanted to go the other way around. Left, up, and around to the right, down, I think. Oh, goody. Tombstone's attacking. Oh, shoot, and I forgot to heal up after that gargoyle mini-boss battle. Oops. Okay, at least these guys aren't doing much damage. Okay, good. Actually, that reminds me, I gotta check a few things quick before I go any further into this dungeon. Pyramid. Items. Let's see. Ethers. Okay, good. I got plenty of ether potions. 41 of them. They only restore 40 MP though, so. Alright, so I got plenty of those. So if I run out of MP during this trip through here, which in games like this could be very possible. Let's see who is. Yeah. I mean, 27 MP just to use that once. Again, while the game in general does have a lot of issues, that's always been one of the things I like about Final Fantasy II. And yes, the real Final Fantasy II, not Part 4 mislabeled S2 on the Super Nintendo here in the United States, which was really Part 4. But no, NES Part 2, Guy, Maria, Leon, Firion, however you pronounce his name. Yeah. Flawed game in a lot of ways, but at least there the MP was determined by the level of the spell. A level 1 spell 1 point, level 2 spell 2 points, level 3 3 points, so forth and so on. So you never had a spell that took more than, say, 14 points to use. Ever. Even powerful spells only. One of the good things about that game. Too bad they never, a lot of that stuff, it was good they never implemented it in later games. But that part of it, yeah. I would have liked to see that in not just Final Fantasy, but RPGs in general. Dragon Quest, Etrian Odyssey. None of this crap where spells can cost up to 27 or more, 50 in some cases. Like Omni Heal in Dragon Quest games can sometimes cost up to 64 points to cast. Yeah. Ridiculous. Alright, we're healed up. We're good on MP for a while now, so on we go. Now, was I right in thinking what I was earlier? Is this the way to go or what? Oh well, let's find out. If I'm going the wrong way, so I guess I'm going the wrong way. Because I remember the basics of this place, not the way through it. I mean, you think I would. No, it hasn't been that long since I played the Pixel Remaster version of the game. Okay, can't go. Oh, wait, we gotta hit one. Yeah, okay, I remember now. Gotta hit one of those buttons on the wall up there. Yeah, okay. Unlock the doors moving forward. Again, I just, like I said earlier, I just hope we don't have any real tough enemies in this place since we're a party member short. Lena is still gone, and okay, what just unlocked? Oh, that. Oh, of course. Mimics. Well, not really, but oh. Okay, either they're resistant to fire or they just have a lot of HP. Okay, they just have a lot of hit points. Which is reasonable since we are in the last portion of the game. We are in the final stretch, so to speak. What? All that for that? Gosh darn it, why is it so many times in video games? Zelda, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, video games in general. Contents of treasure chests make it not even worth the effort to get to them. I mean, how many times in Zelda games do you have to go multiple rooms out of your way to get to the chest, open it up, and only get like 5, maybe 10 rupees? Like, really? All that for this? I rest my case. makes a strong case against 100%ing the game, and why I usually don't. Unless, of course, like Portrait of Ruin, Castlevania, or, oh shit, what's this guy doing here? Or Super Metroid, or NES Original Metroid. Out of all the games I've done playthroughs of for the channel, those are the only 3 that I've 100%ed. At least I believe I 100%ed Portrait of Ruin. I did everything I know about. I mean, if there's something I didn't do in my playthrough of that game, it's because I didn't even know it was a thing you could do. Whatever it might be. Some item I didn't get or something. Usually don't bother 100%ing RPGs or Zelda games because, I mean, in Zelda games I usually get all of the heart pieces and all of the main items. I just don't bother getting to and opening every treasure chest because of things like that. Actually, that might be useful. Flame, whatever, armor or weapon. But that first one, Dark Matter. Oh, yay. Yeah, that reminds me. Now that I figured out the problems here and am obviously able to make new videos, when I'm back on my YouTube channel, I'm going to have to delete that message on the description to the last one I uploaded the other day. Obviously, I can make new videos. Here I am doing so. Granted, I'm going to make a ton of them now while I can, just in case. Because like I said in the intro, as it stands right now, it might not be until April or tax time when I can get a new computer if it comes to that. And if it does come to that, so much for getting a Switch 2 this year. Which I was kind of thinking about not doing anyway, since as of right now, December 30th, 2025, all of the games on Switch 2 that I'm even remotely interested are also playable on Switch 1, so there's really no need as of yet to get the new system. Yeah. I mean, about the only one that I'm even remotely interested in, 2 of them actually, that are Switch 2 exclusives, are the Age of Imprisonment, new Zelda game-ish, and to a small, minute extent, Donkey Kong Bonanza. But all of the others, like Metroid Prime 4, can play that on Switch 1, so I don't need the new system for that. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 Double Pack, again, is available on Switch 1 as well, so hey. So yeah, even before this computer issue started a few days ago, I was starting to have serious doubts about getting the Switch 2 this year anyways. I mean, frick, the Switch 1 had been out for 3 years, from 2017 to 2020 before I bought my first one. Even then, the only reason I did that is because I had heard a few weeks beforehand that Final Fantasy VII had been ported to it. And I'm like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. You can play Final Fantasy VII on a portable console? Cool. I'm getting it. That's it. I'm buying a Switch. And about a week or 2 later, I did. Along with that game. And I'm dying here. Way to go, me. Great. I'm not going to survive this fight, am I? Shoot. Oh, that's it. I'm dead. I can't heal either. Oh, shoot. I'm so screwed. Why do these things always happen? I get into yapping about something and lose attention to the game I'm playing. Great. Now I get to redo everything. Nice. Alright, well I didn't save my game that way last time. Shoot, what save file was that? Alright, hold on. Pause the video at least. Pick up the recording back to where I just left off. So at least the people watching this video, it's going to seem seamless, so to speak. But for me, alright. Maybe not back to the exact pixel I left off at on my game over, party wipe, whatever the frick you want to call it. Maybe not back to the exact pixel I left off at, repeated for emphasis, but back to that room. And yeah, again, me and my big fat mouth. How many times has that happened throughout the course of this channel? Get into yapping about something and not pay even the slightest bit of attention to the game I'm supposed to be playing? Yeah. And end up either actually dying or coming ridiculously close to it as a result? Yeah. Okay, that's better. Now the battle ended the way it should have before. Had I not been yapping about how I'm not too eager to get a Switch 2 this year, next year, even if I didn't have the computer issues I do, I'm probably going to end up buying a computer instead. Yeah. All right. Now all right, pause the video again. Okay. Those little mini Omega enemies. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh. Well, that might actually be useful. I mean, too bad it's not a Mega Elixir, but a... complete hit point and magic point restoration. For one party member. I mean, it'd be better if it was Mega Elixir, all three right now. I don't... Yeah. Okay. How much MP does that take? 26. Okay, that ain't too bad. General rule of RPGs. Mechanical enemies are very weak to lightning. I mean, you'd think anything living would be, but... Okay, where's the... Yeah. Again, they're easy when you're actually paying attention. Which leaves that first battle with them out. Too busy yapping. Alright, do we just go up? Oh, God. Oh, well. Fine. Get rid of another one. Okay. Still good on HP. Don't have to worry about healing yet. Really, game? Okay, we just... Oh, that's just for a treasure chest, though. Big deal. Mummies! Okay, so that was... Nothing. Hey, picking on Ferris Day, huh? Take that. Actually, before I go any further... Yeah, just to be sure. Oh. Of course. Oh, fine. There they are. Use one of those. And let's not do that. Actually, yes. Just in case. Less to redo. Instead of having to go all the way back to the reload the save file and redo everything again. Okay, from here. Okay. I gotta be honest here. This is where I missed the pixel remasters and the in-game maps that were provided. Do I want to go through that door up there in the upper right? Or go up those stairs to the left? Again, surprisingly, given that it hasn't been that long since I played the aforementioned Pixel Remaster, kind of embarrassing that I've forgotten so quickly, but yeah. It's only been a few, well, actually thinking better of that, it's been like quite a few months now, as it was still summertime last. Yeah. So I spent a lot of the time playing it outside. When we still had decent weather. So it has been close. So it has actually been close to half a year now, but still, even so. Oh, this is just for treasure chests. And watch, they're both useless. Or I should say, to word that better, the contents of both of them are useless. Like those first three I opened here. So useless, in fact, after the party wipe game over, as I was retracing my steps to get back up to where I left off, I didn't even bother getting them the second time around. Big deal. See what I mean? Again, for emphasis, this is why I don't bother 100%ing a lot of RPGs. Why do you have mini bosses to fight for items like that? See which one they're weak to. Ooh, Bolt. Okay, like the mini Omega enemies. All right. Well, with that, save state yet again. This time because half hour is up. End this video and pick it up from here next time. As always, thanks for watching and bye for now. See ya.